Hi YouTube. Today we'll be discussing the Shade and Illuminate Soft Radiance Foundation from Tom Ford. Yet again, stay tuned. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I didn't think we would be talking about this foundation yet again, but here we are. But before we get started, as always, I do want to say that if you are watching my channel for the first time, hi, I am the ThesPNation. I hope you enjoy this video, and I hope most importantly that you click that subscribe button, definitely rate, thumbs up, and most importantly turn on your notification bells just so that you're aware of all the videos that I have coming out. Okay guys, I'm just going to try to get to the point as best as I can. I am a Cancer, so I am a very long-winded individual. I like to repeat myself, so just bear with me.
And I keep your emotions and I deal with your emotions over here. But when it comes time for business.
So regarding the Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate Foundation, there's just a part of me that just couldn't let it go. I could not accept that they didn't have my shade.
I cannot believe it.
Something about this just did not sit well with me. And I don't know if it was my women's intuition. I don't know what was it inside of my loins that just said, Brian, you need to revisit this situation because something is just amiss. So I just decided to head back to that Nordstrom a few days ago, and I did, just disregarded, the whole experience that I had initially because I wanted to see the foundation again, and I'm not going to let a couple Caucasians ruin my fun. So I got to the store, and there was a girl who was actually at the Tom Ford counter, and she greeted me immediately. I told her about the foundation, and once again, lo and behold, she had no idea what I was talking about either. So I don't know if this is a Tom Ford thing where they didn't train anybody on Shade Illuminate. I don't know if they ran out of Zoom invites. I don't know what happened, but for some reason this has happened to me twice in a row. And like I said, the first time I went, allegedly the girl who helped me was manager for Tom Ford or assistant manager. I don't even remember what she said she was at the time, or actually what the woman who went to go get her rather said that she was. Told her about the foundation, of course, had no idea what I was talking about. Took her time to find it, but of course I went ahead, because at first I gave her a little time. I had some time that day, so I was like, I'm gonna let her play around for a minute. But after about 2-3 minutes, because I ain't got time for that, but after that, I went ahead and said, it's actually over here because I was here, several days ago, blah blah blah. And so while this is happening, while she's opening it, getting keys or whatever she had to do, because they lock this foundation up, it's not that special, okay? This is not the Hope Diamond. So while this is all happening, in the corner of my eye, in the distance, I see someone to my left who is flagging me down or waving at me, or she must be waving at somebody that's behind me because, I don't know what's going on. I went ahead and I looked over to her, and when I looked at her, she was actually signaling me. And immediately when I saw her, I was like, oh my God, that's the woman who helped me the first time. I know she was excited to see me because she thought she was about to get some commission. I don't know what she was excited for, but she was just flagging me down. So she, I said, okay, you can come over here because I'm not coming to you. I'm like, I'm the customer. I ain't got time for that. So she came over to me, and then immediately, y'all, I don't know if this is because she saw my video. I don't know what happened, but she was just very apologetic about the entire situation. I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. I was like, pump your brakes. I'm like, what is the problem? What are you apologizing for? And so she was telling me that when she was showing me the shades, she got very confused. And when she said this, I immediately started laughing because I'm like, like I told you guys, I tried shades 9.5 to 11.5. And the thing about the situation is that she's handing me the swatches. I'm not looking at the actual bottles because she's just pumping a little. She's just giving me a spatula and just letting me just put it on my hand. So, I'm not paying attention to the bottles or anything like that. And so as we were going, by color, or by number rather, so we were going 9 to 10 to 11, she said essentially when that happened, when she was putting everything back, after I left, because she literally pulled out every deep foundation shade, but she started with shade 8 or something. The point is that when she did it, she had believed that she gave me the wrong shade, or she had shown me the wrong order of shades or something. So I was like, okay, let's just back up, let's calm down. So, I went ahead and I went through the shades again. So I started with shade 10 because I was like, this is not making sense because 9 was just wrong. And I remember when I tried shade 10, or what I thought it was 10, because she would hand it to me and say, okay, this is 10, and she would hand it to me to tell me what it is. So when she actually did that, I believe when she gave me shade 10, she really gave me shade 9 or shade 8. It was one or the other. More than likely it was 9 because it was ashy. It wasn't crazy ashy. It was just way too light for me. It just didn't work. So I'm assuming it's in the 9 family. So more than likely she gave me shade 9 instead of shade 10. So I had never seen shade 10. Bam! That's what happened. But when I realized that, I was like,
you're that girl I knew you were.
So I had them show me shade 10. dead on match, absolutely perfect. It's warm, it's yellow, like it's exactly what I need for my skin tone and for my undertone. So I was just like really excited because like I said, I really enjoyed the foundation even though the undertone was wrong, because I knew that if I could actually find my shade and my undertone, that I would get this foundation just because it's a beautiful foundation. I just felt like after I made the video public, I was just like, this is not giving you exactly what I see like in person with this foundation, because it didn't do the foundation justice at all. Even though that the undertone was completely wrong, still didn't do it justice. But this shows you exactly what you should see. I did go ahead and get the foundation in shade 10 because it is my shade, and I'm just so delighted that I was able to get this foundation just because it truly is the bomb. So right now I'm just going to go ahead and insert just a clip here just so that you can see shade 10, 10.5, and 10.7 respectively, just so that you can have a true look at it, because everything in that video that I said with regards to the actual shades with 10.5 and 10.7 versus swatches online, that is all 100% true, 100% accurate. I want you to go ahead and look at that in this clip, so check this out.
Okay guys, for starters, I'm going to use the Silk Canvas Primer from Tatcha. Absolutely love this primer. This is definitely one of my top 5 all-time favorite primers. It's a great product. And this is just how it looks on the back of my hand. Now I'm just going to dot this on my skin and just blend it out. For additional protection, I'm going to use the YSL Touche Eclat Blur Perfector. This is something that's discontinued, so you can't really get it unless you get it from a third party. It primes the skin, mattifies, you can use it under or over foundation. And now I'm going to use the shade in Illuminate foundation. This is in shade 10.0. Beautiful packaging. And this shade is a nice warm shade. And I'm just going to use a full coverage foundation brush from Dior to apply this all over my face. And the coverage is really nice on this. And immediately when you put it on your skin, your skin just illuminates. It's just a beautiful, beautiful foundation, and it blends out seamlessly. Absolutely love it. Just taking a Hakuoto brush and just blending out around the perimeter of my head, as I always do. Now I'm just using the Emotion Proof Concealer in 11.0 from Tom Ford as well. And again, this is a beautiful, beautiful concealer. And just like the foundation, I didn't mention this, but the foundation does, once it hits air, it does oxidize a bit. So it does get a tinge darker, not too much different from out of the bottle, but it does get a bit darker, just a little bit. So the intensity that you see initially, it does calm down. I want to use a little bit of Terracotta Bronzer. And for powder, I'm just using my La Mer powder. Go ahead and dust that off. From McGRATH Labs, I'm just going to use the Lip Fetish Balm, and this is in the color Clear, and it has a nice satin finish. Just going to apply some Dark Star mascara from Pat as well. And to finish it out, I'm going to use the Luminous Dewy Mist from Tatcha. And there you have it. This foundation, absolutely beautiful.
This overall is just a very stunning foundation, and this is right up here with my Pat McGrath and with my La Mer foundation. Like, this is amazing. And you know, I know that the soft matte formula came out recently, and I may or may not have already bought it, and I'm just waiting for it to arrive. So y'all know me, I got a problem. Definitely feel free to leave comments below if you have tried this foundation. I hope this was helpful for you guys, because I didn't see a lot of videos with shade 10. So I hope that I helped you guys out. I hope the swatches helped you guys out. Definitely, you know, like I said, leave comments below, rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll be back with a whole lot more, guys. Bye.